Yo, what's good? Reflect here, and I'll be showing you how to make fire melodic beats like Kbeazy and Palace for people like JuiceWRLD. So yeah, let's just get into the preview, and yeah, here it is. Alright, let's just get onto the breakdown. Alright, so for this first preset, I use this keys fusion from the Palace Omnisphere Bank 4, and this is the pattern by itself. As you can see, it's just pretty simple. It's the first two repeated, the first two bars repeated, and then just the switch up on the second half, and then this first half is just copied over. So yeah, what I did was I just had this, I started in D minor, and I just built this simple chord, and then what I did was copied it over 1 2 3 4 5 down like that, and then I have this progression now. As you can see, it just cuts out, and then what I did was I just added this simple counter melody up top, and I did the same notes up that I use here. I just copied it over here like this, and I moved this one right here just to hit with the chord, and I just copied that over. So for the second preset, I used the Bell Shadows from the Palace Omnisphere Bank 1, and this is the pattern that I wrote down. There's like a little art pattern, but yeah, here's a pattern real quick. So as you can see, it's just the same thing again, this repeated over here. So yeah, the way I made that is I literally copied the notes of the chords, as you can see. I just arpeggiated it, and then right here I just use the same notes that I use. As you can see, I just copied it over to a different pattern, and then just repeat this, do it on the chord, and then right here I just use this tension note, just to switch it up a little bit. And then this note is just part of the chord again. And then I think what I did was I copied this over. Yeah, as you can see, I copied it over, but I switched it up a little bit just so it's not repetitive. Well, it's a repetitive melody, but make the notes not the same throughout the whole thing. So yeah, still using the notes I used previously. And right here, I guess a tension note again, or actually it's the same chord right here, same note. And then right here I just did this, and then repeated that, and then I just copied all that over to the second part. And for this last preset, I use this Flute Roses in the Omnisphere Bank 1 from Palace. And yeah, if you want to sound like somebody, like say Nick Mara or something, just use the same sounds they use, which is what I did here. So yeah, I just played this flute pattern and play it by itself. Honestly, to break this down, I have no idea what I did. I try to copy the same rhythm right here. I did the same thing over here, but I did different notes. And then right here is just completely different, just so it's not repetitive. Because it's that one melody that just comes in and out, and it's not throughout the whole beat, like unlike the other two sounds. And yeah, right here I copied this over again, and I used the same notes again from the pads for the other melodies, and I just had these just to like transition back. I only had this EQ right here. This is what it looks like. This one I added effects, but it was for like the after, for the arrangement. Yeah, so this is the loop by itself, just complete. I exported all the sounds out, as you can see here. I just have them all stemmed out. And what I did was I pitched them down 100 cents. Yeah, for the arrangement, what I did was I added all the sounds at the start, and I copied it over a bunch, and I just took sounds out as the melody progressed, just so it doesn't get repetitive. So at first I just have the pad, and then I brought the flute in, and as you can see, I chopped it up. Like, do this. As you can see, I have it chopped, and then I have just the ARP right here, and then back to the pad, and then I have the flute pitched up an octave, and then layered it with the same flute, but I turned this one down, as you can see, just so the arrangement doesn't feel the same throughout the whole track. And then what I did was I just copied this over like that. Use the intro as the bridge right here, and the outro. And yeah, that's pretty much the arrangement. Now breaking down the drums. So yeah, most of the drums I used were from my Noir Volume 2 kit. It's a kit I've been working on for a while. It's not out yet, but it will be out. It's gonna have it has a bunch of loops. It's gonna be 50 of them. Right now there's only like 10. Not really. It has all these stuff, 808s, accents, claps. But yeah, I'm just show the drums just so you can hear the sounds. They're all high quality. It's gonna be free too, so you're not gonna go wrong downloading this kit. So yeah, 808 pattern is very simple, as you can see. I'm just playing real quick. So yeah, as you can see, it's very simple. All it does is have the root note, pitch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, same progression, and then instead right here of having it like this, I had this note stay right here because it's part of the same chord, which would be this, the C sharp minor. I think that's right. Yeah, the C sharp minor. So it would still sound good. And yeah, as you can see, I copied this over, and I did just minor switches, just so it doesn't feel repetitive. So after I added the 808, I added this basic hi-hat. Yeah, it's very simple. It's just a basic two-step. It has a couple pauses. It has, I think these are third step rolls, and as you can see, I played with the velocity, and then more third step rolls up here. And I just copied that over here, made another third step roll right here, and then I added this snare from my kit again, and this is what it sounds like so far. Just leave the beat with those 3 sounds, but like since it's me, I add more sounds than necessary. I added this crash. Everyone knows this crash. I just have it on the 1, and I just have it every 8 bars. And then I added this snare, this simple snare pattern. As you can see, it's just copied over. And then there's an extra note right here, and this is what that sounds like. Yeah, for this last snare, I have this simple pattern repeated over all 4 bars. There's just a 2-bar pattern repeated over, and this is what that sounds like. sound I added was this kick. It's the rag kick. Everyone has this. What I did to this so it can hit a little harder is I boosted it by 3%. You can see at the top left, just so it hits a little harder. And this I try to make it not the same pattern as the 808, so as you can see, it's a little more busy. But this is what that sounds like. Actually, last sound now. I found this ambience from one of Max Shooter's kit. It's a melody, but I use it as a riser. So I pitched it up, I stretched it to like 7, and then I just faded it out, and this is what that sounds like. So yeah, it's like a melody accent, but I use it as a riser, and this is what that sounds like. I don't know, it was like experimental for that, but I think it sounds good, so it doesn't matter to me. And yeah, for the arrangement, like I was talking about the halftime, I have just the half loop, and I have it right here starting at the second half of the chorus, and then playing throughout the whole verse, and then it cuts out for the bridge, and it's just repeated over. And then I routed all the melodies to this track right here, and I added halftime, which is the half loop one, and I have it only on the chorus right here. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole beat. It's pretty simple, it's pretty fire. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole beat right there. If you like any of these sounds, they're gonna be in my Noir kit coming soon. It's gonna be free, and I'm gonna have this loop in there just if you want to flip it as well. So yeah, that's pretty much all from me. Stay tuned for the kit dropping soon, and yeah, I'm out.